Bo, have you heard that Diane Abbott is just to some people?
What do you mean? What, like attractive?
Apparently so, mate. Because senior aide to Starmer has quit over sexually explicit messages about Diane Abbott. This is hot off the press.
Yeah. Really? I've seen old pictures of her in the 70s when she was young, and she was rough as chuff then. Now, it's like a disgusting pile.
So we're recording this on September 15th. Bo had no idea that this was one of the topics we were going to cover. So this is a live reaction from Bo here on the State of Politics. So this quite literally has only just really dropped. It's not been that long ago that this sort of came to light. But this is a major situation, right? So this is the strategy director for Keir Starmer. And this is massive. This isn't a small thing, right? This is a pretty big key Keir Starmer in a group, right? Like this is a big deal. This is a really big deal. And we did a piece which we actually, funnily enough, released today on the day of recording, where we were talking about the plot to bring down Keir Starmer. When people start talking about these things or speculating, and there's sort of these rumors and rumblings, it can be in relatively quick succession that they're gone, that they're done. And we're starting to see a lot of this sort of crumbling effect happening now, because someone would have leaked this. Someone would have leaked these images, these messages out there trying to bring him down. There's no this isn't a coincidence that it's just come out days after that article which the Labour MPs and members of the potential cabinet were saying, yep, no, we're done. It's a matter of when he's gone, So here's the full leaked message.
Is it gross? What is it?
I mean, it's pretty gross. It's pretty gross. So I've got something that will make you lol from last night. We were playing Shag, Marry, Kill at PT. Honestly, I nearly wet myself laughing. What? I love that game. Something asking something. Who would use the strap on out of her and Diane Abbott was the highlight, low light. And then something, physical demonstration of putting it on was amazing. And then in quotations, what are you doing? It's so big, it has shoulder straps. Someone replied, ha ha ha, it's amazing. What was the answer? Some awful mental pics are assembling in my head. And then this Paul Ovenden, who's the guy who left, we spent a lot of time discussing something going down on Diane. Honestly, it was outrageous. I actually assume because they're quite, like, that's quite a small name that they're blurring out. I think that's Keir.
Really?
It can't be Jeremy, because that's quite a long name. Unless they're saying like Jezza, Jeremy Corbyn. But I think they're saying Keir. That's quite small, isn't it? It's a very small.
Yeah.
That's only a few letters. That's been. I don't know if you can see that there.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, just about.
It's only a very small thing that's been blurred out, redacted. So this is what leaked. Someone leaked this, right? This is something which was leaked, and then he had to leave. But this is a senior Downing Street aide who has now had to resign of his.
Sorry, just to say, if it's director of strategy, that is quite a senior thing, and as well, is obviously failing at his job. The head of Keir Starmer's strategy. Yeah. He hasn't got a strategy. This is someone that's not very good at their job, even before this. But anyway, sorry, go on. Yeah, it is quite a senior role. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's funny about this, and this is what smacks to me as, I mean, obviously this is a hit, right? They're trying to bring Keir Starmer down because it's Paul Ovenden quit on Monday. when emails he sent in 2017 emerged. They're old.
Yeah.
They're old. People have been like dragging stuff up, trying to find stuff to bring him down. Not Paul, but Keir. They're trying to bring Keir down by dismantling the sort of apparatus that props him up. Not that this guy's been propping him up, because Jesus Christ, what a terrible strategy he's had. But pretty bad, like pretty damn bad. So the former Sunday newspaper journalist began working for Labour in 2014. Close ally of both the Prime Minister and his Chief of Staff, Morgan McSweeney. Mr. Ovenden resigned to avoid becoming a distraction to the government, which has been marred in scandal in recent weeks. Well, this is just another one. Just another one. But yeah, he is the director of strategy. I mean, that's it, basically. It was just gross comments about a gross woman, and it's all just pretty gross, basically.
I think you're quite right to assume the fact that it's back from 2017. Yeah, someone's been sitting on that all that time. The classic news thing is that, we've got a bit of dirt on someone, and the best thing to do is wait for the right news cycle, wait for the right moment. It's very often the case you'll find something like some scandal about some Hollywood A-lister or something, and the actual thing was years ago. Yeah, so they deliberately sat on that till the right moment. Yeah, and then so as well, then that does speak of. It's funny to talk about strategy. That there's a strategy to take down Starmer, or at least the people around Starmer, to sort of destabilize his government as much as possible. Another thing to say, like it sounded like complete banter as well. The actual thing.
Oh yeah.
As far as being a completely clean government, yeah, it's kind of bad. But in actual real life, actual reality, people sitting around chatting shit, having a few drinks, and making jokes, like off-color jokes about stuff, and then telling each other about it on an email or on WhatsApp or whatever. Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's not bad at all. But yeah, Diane Abbott. I mean, wasn't there stories that she had an affair, or she had some sort of relationship with Jeremy Corbyn?
Yeah, like when they were younger. Yeah,
years and years and years back.
Yeah, gross.
Yeah,
absolutely horrendous, awful.
Yeah, she was always fat and ugly. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. It's funny that not funny. It's interesting that this guy decided to, it seems, immediately quit. This broke, and then he's just immediately gone. Whether he was pushed or whether he jumped, I don't know. But I still feel like I made this take a while ago. I've said it since the beginning of the Labour government that Keir Starmer won't himself go, even if loads and loads of people around him go for whatever reason. He himself, I imagine, will hold on until there's some sort of mechanism is put in place to remove him, like some sort of vote of no confidence, and then a leadership contest or something like that. I really don't think, even if like he went through 2 cabinets worth of people, everyone in his inner entourage had to be replaced for whatever reason. I feel like he himself he'll be super stubborn. I would have thought super stubborn. One example to the contrary is what happened with the Archbishop of Canterbury. Remember this, like a few months ago, 6 months ago now, or a year ago, whenever it was. There was a little bit of a scandal. There was a tiny bit of pressure, really. Few voices calling for him to resign. And he just did. There was nothing sort of formally even begun. No sort of formal inquiry type investigation, commission, anything like that to actually remove him. And yet he just quit. I don't see Starmer doing anything like that. I imagine it will take way more. So I only hope really that the coup plotters have got a lot more up their sleeve. This is just their opening gambit, their opening salvo. Although I say I hope so. But I mean, it won't unless a general election is called, they'll just have Labour will just have because they've got such a big majority. They really will do anything other than call an election. So there'll be some sort of, even if Keir Starmer did decide to leave or was forced into a leadership election or something, they'll just swap him out with someone else. You know, like how they swapped Boris out for Truss and then for Rishi. They'll do something like that, I would have thought, rather than election, because as you said last time, the second there's another general election, even if it's tomorrow, Labour will be out of power and won't get in for a generation or more, if ever again. So that's the last thing. That is true sort of political suicide to do that. So they'll just swap the leader. So is it even good to swap Starmer out, as bad as he is? Like, what would you? Is someone like, I don't think Andy Burnham's realistic. What is someone like David Lammy or Yvette Cooper or Wes Streeting or well, they're the only real names, aren't they? To be fair,
yeah, there's not really any other names. I mean, so few take homes from this, right? Like him leaving immediately to me says, yeah, I like the inner, house of Starmer. They know things are going bad, right? Like they're aware, they're talking about it, and he's like, "Yep, well, I'll just leave. Why not? Like, there's no point staying around." So he's happy just to leave. Maybe he was pushed, but let's just say he left off his own accord. That's because he knows that it's the jig's up anyway. But you are right, yeah. He's not going to leave, even if he did leave. Like, is that good or bad? I mean, I'd rather have them squabbling amongst themselves rather than their focus be on the country and its destruction. To be honest. Like this is a good distraction from everything that they're trying to do, pushing through stuff, and it also signifies, just the fact that they're just a joke. Like it's more political ammunition for everyone to wield against them, and make them a laughing stock, and just to everyone lose confidence in them. But yeah, I mean, he's not going to give it up, but very funny. Like genuinely very, very funny. I loved this. I thought it was a great story.